Amy Jakes, Marcus Garvey's second wife, played a major role in building and leading the UNIA. Her first encounter with Garvey signaled Jakes' dedication to her future husband's ideas.
My mother was born in Jamaica and grew up there, and then migrated to the United States and went to one of my father's meetings in Harlem. This would have been about 1919. After the meeting, she spoke to him, asked him questions and so on and so forth. He invited her to Liberty Hall to see the place and whatnot. And she saw, you might say, the mess that the organization files were in and so on, because they really didn't have good secretarial help. And he appreciated her intelligence and her background. So he asked her to come to work for the organization, which she did.
I think she alienated a number of the men in the hierarchy of the UNIA because of her independence. And she had her own mouthpiece within the pages of the Negro World, because Garvey gave her an entire page called the Women's Page to edit. And she took that under her control and really made it an institution within the Negro world.
She had a story, for example, about the first woman who swam across the English Channel. And so her motivation was to show women that there were not limitations to the roles that they could perform. And this was kind of subversive intent on the part of her newspaper.
There were great debates inside of Liberty Hall and great debates in the pages of the Negro World about the future stance of black women. Amy Jakes writes an incredible essay in the mid-20s that lampoons and lambasts black men and tells them that they're going to have to get out of the way and that black women will lead the black revolution.
We are tired of hearing Negro men say, "There's a better day coming," while they do nothing to usher in the day. We are becoming so impatient that we are getting in the front ranks and serve notice to the world that we will brush aside the halting, cowardly Negro leaders.
Amy Jakes steps up and plays a very strategic role in the defense of Garvey from 1923, when he is tried on charges of mail fraud. For example, it is Amy Jakes who edits and compiles and publishes the first volume of the Philosophy and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. That book really is a landmark in the history of the Garvey movement.